Ever pondered if the world is a singular entity or a collection of multiple realities? It's a question that has intrigued minds across various fields of study, each offering a unique perspective on this seemingly simple concept. Let's dive into the scientific cosmology view first. Here, the world is seen as the totality of all space and time. It encompasses everything that is, has been, and will be, but this is not the only way to perceive the world. Enter theories of modality. These propose the idea of possible worlds, different ways things could have been. It's a fascinating concept, isn't it? This theory allows us to explore different realities, each one a unique configuration of how the universe might have unfolded, but we're not done yet. Phenomenology, a branch of philosophy, presents another perspective. It defines the world as the largest horizon, or the horizon of all horizons. It's a view that emphasizes the totality of experiences, suggesting that our perception of the world is influenced by the sum of everything we encounter. So, is the world singular or plural? It seems the answer might depend on who you ask. A cosmologist might speak of one universe encompassing all of space and time, while a philosopher might argue for multiple possible worlds or horizons of experience. As we can see, the concept of world is not as simple as it initially appears. It's a concept that challenges us to think beyond our immediate perceptions, inviting us to explore the many ways we can understand and interpret the reality around us. Do you think the world is purely material, or could there be a spiritual dimension to it? Let's delve into the theological and religious perspectives of this question. Various belief systems around the globe suggest that the world isn't simply a material entity, but also encompasses a spiritual dimension. This spiritual realm is often considered more profound, more real, and more enduring than the physical world we see and touch every day. Theology, the study of the nature of God and religious belief, offers us a unique perspective on the world. It conceptualizes the world in relation to God. Some theological perspectives view the world as God's creation, a material manifestation of divine will. Others see the world as interdependent with God, where the divine and the earthly are intrinsically linked, constantly influencing and shaping each other. But it's not just theology. Religions too emphasize a spiritual world. There's a tendency in many religions to downgrade the material or sensory world. They encourage seeking a spiritual realm through religious practices, meditation, and moral conduct. This spiritual world is often depicted as a place of peace, harmony, and eternal joy, a stark contrast to the turmoil and transient nature of the material world. This contrast between the spiritual and material world is not just an abstract concept. It shapes our worldview, influences our values, and guides our actions. It makes us question the purpose of life, the nature of reality, and our place in the cosmos. It encourages us to look beyond the physical, to explore the depths of our spirit, and to seek a higher purpose. So, when we talk about the world, we're not just talking about mountains, oceans, and cities, or stars, galaxies in the universe. We're also talking about the unseen realm of spirit, the divine principles that govern the cosmos, and the moral laws that guide our lives. Clearly, the concept of world extends beyond the physical and into the spiritual realm. Is the world a singular, unified entity, or a collection of diverse components? A question that has intrigued philosophers for centuries. Let's delve into this topic by examining two philosophical concepts: monism and pluralism. Monism, from the Greek monos, meaning alone or single, posits that there is a unity to the world. It champions the idea that all things, space, time, matter, mind, are fundamentally one. Some monists propose that everything originates from a single substance or principle, be it physical matter, consciousness, or even the divine. Contrastingly, pluralism embraces diversity and multiplicity. It argues that the world is not a single, unified whole, but a collection of many distinct entities, each with its own nature and properties. This concept does not necessarily deny connections or relationships between these entities, but emphasizes their individuality and uniqueness. In the context of the world, monism might see the universe as a single, interconnected system, with every part contributing to the whole. Everything, from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, is interconnected and interdependent, forming a singular entity. On the other hand, a pluralistic view might consider each planet, star, galaxy, and even each moment in time as a distinct entity. Each possesses its own unique properties and characteristics, contributing to the diversity and richness of the universe. These contrasting philosophies offer different interpretations of the world, affecting how we understand and interact with it. They influence our scientific theories, our moral and ethical frameworks, and even our everyday perceptions. So, is the world one or many? Well, it's not a question with a definitive answer. Instead, it's a reflection of the diverse ways we humans conceive of and engage with the world around us. It's a testament to the complex, multifaceted nature of reality and the richness of human thought. So, the world can be seen as one or many, depending on your philosophical perspective. Could there be other worlds, possible, even impossible ones? This question takes us into the intriguing realm of modal theory. Here, the concept of the world is not limited to our familiar physical reality. Instead, it extends to a multitude of possible worlds. Alternate realities that could have been if circumstances were different. Imagine a world where gravity doesn't exist, or one where time travels backward. These are examples of possible worlds, each representing a unique combination of conditions and events. They are not merely figments of imagination, but serious subjects of study in modal theory. Possible worlds can be conceived in two main ways: as abstract objects or as concrete entities. When viewed as abstract objects, these worlds are thought of as non-physical entities like numbers or sets. They exist in a theoretical space, helping us understand and analyze our own world better. On the other hand, when conceived as concrete entities, possible worlds are considered as real as our own, albeit inaccessible. They exist in parallel to our world, each with its own space and time, following its own laws of nature. Interestingly, modal theory doesn't stop at possible worlds. It also entertains the idea of impossible worlds. These are worlds that involve contradictions, such as a world where squares are circular or where 2 + 2 = 5. While they defy logic and seem absurd, impossible worlds serve to challenge our understanding of reality and expand the boundaries of possibility. The concept of world thus extends into the realm of possibilities and even impossibilities. So, what have we learned about the world today? We've embarked on a fascinating journey, exploring the myriad ways in which the concept of the world is understood and interpreted across different disciplines. From the lens of scientific cosmology, we've seen the world defined as the totality of all space and time. It's the universe as we know it, everything that is, has been, and will be. A grand stage where galaxies spin, stars burn out, and new ones are born. Then we ventured into the realm of theology, where the world takes on a different hue. Here the world is seen in relation to God, either as His creation or as something interdependent with Him. It's a perspective that often emphasizes a spiritual world over the material one we physically inhabit. Our exploration didn't stop there. We delved into philosophical waters, grappling with concepts of monism and pluralism. Monism posits the world as one entity, a singular existence, while pluralism proposes a world of multiplicity, a complex system made up of many parts. Lastly, we journeyed into the intriguing territory of modal theory. Here we found the idea of possible worlds, different ways things could have been, and even the concept of impossible worlds, those that involve contradictions. Each of these perspectives offers a unique interpretation of the world, reflecting the complexities of this concept. As we've discovered, the concept of world is a complex and multifaceted one, open to multiple interpretations across different fields. This journey has only just begun, and there's so much more to discover, to question, and to understand. As we continue to explore, remember that every perspective adds a new dimension to our understanding of the world. And with that, we conclude today's journey, but remember, the exploration never ends. As we've discovered, the concept of world is a complex and multifaceted one, open to multiple interpretations across different fields.